Before finding Foster Tech, Caleb was at risk of dropping out.
Freshman and sophomore year, I barely showed up to high school. I have ADHD and dyslexia, so I just struggled with it and didn't want to do it anymore. So I was just like, nope, I ain't going.
Then Caleb started to admire the work his older brother was doing at a place called Kenway Composites, a custom fiberglass manufacturing shop that creates everything from train platforms to battleship propellers.
He was working on windmill blades up in the mountains and stuff, and I was like, wow, I want to do that.
Fortunately, Caleb was accepted into Foster Tech's composites program his junior year.
I had to start showing up to school and doing it because I wanted to do composites.
By his senior year, Caleb received a new opportunity to be Foster Tech's first registered Maine apprentice. Caleb would head to Kenway every day to craft fiberglass. He'd get paid and even earn the last credits he needed for his diploma.
And he was able to get his art credit through that while getting paid and getting credit for his CTE.
And graduating.
And he marched across that stage, and it was amazing.
Amazing indeed. Caleb completed the apprenticeship program last fall and is now a full-time Kenway employee.
I think the apprenticeship allowed him to really demonstrate that and show others, like, I am really good at what I do. I have a brain for this.
About 2 hours from Kenway, Colton is completing high school on weekend nights in the kitchen at Sugarloaf's finest restaurant.
I get to get paid while getting credits for high school, which is an amazing bonus.
Remarkably, Caleb and Colton will be graduates of the same school. Foster Tech, right here, about 1 hour from both places in Farmington. They are pioneers in a burgeoning high school apprenticeship program that melds training and work, that values learning wherever and whenever it happens.
I love what I do, everything about it.
Welcome to Learning from Maine. I'm Derek Pierce, and on this episode, we'll explore a promising 2025 version of a practice that has trained skilled workers for centuries, from Leonardo da Vinci to Ben Franklin: apprenticeships. Apprenticeships are a fast-growing pathway to great careers offered across Maine by Foster Tech and other career and technical education centers, or CTEs. Here's how they work. Apprentices spend 2,000 hours training on the job and complete nearly 150 hours in the classroom. They're paid, and the training is free. CTE centers also offer less intense pre-apprenticeship programs that can lead to full apprenticeships.
We are fortunate in the CTE world, the career and technical education world, that we're kind of the golden era right now. Everyone supports what we're doing because it's about career and workforce readiness.
Colton, our aspiring chef, completed his pre-apprenticeship through Foster Tech and then began his apprenticeship at Sugarloaf. This past winter, Colton spent half of his time at Foster Tech taking academic and culinary courses, and half his time as the line cook at Sugarloaf's gourmet restaurant, 45 North, where he's the youngest employee by 10 years.
Makes me feel very special being the first teenager in all of Sugarloaf to be a line cook.
Colton is our first apprentice. You have to have the right person, and Colton turned out to be the right person.
So Colton, 17 years old, he's a super professional, great attitude. He fits right in. It's almost like a free college in a way. They get all the experience, and we pay them while they're here. There's a syllabus and a schedule, a set list of all the hours that Colton needs to get in each aspect of a culinary apprenticeship that equates to the same that you would get at any of the culinary schools around the state of Maine and New England. Being as remote as we are, it's kind of hard to find local job talent, and it's awesome to be able to provide these opportunities to kids within the state.
It's just a perfect match of a student who knows what they want to do being paired with an organization that's willing to not only teach them, employ them, but allow them to grow.
Wait, let me be professional here.
Understandably, Colton does still need help navigating his dual life as student and employee. And that's where Foster Tech's apprenticeship coordinator comes in. Jordan McMullen even has a small grant to support her teens when life and cars get in the way.
Transportation is probably our biggest barrier. Where we're in rural Maine, I've had to buy car parts for apprentices so they could get it fixed. I've done gas cards. I've paid for car insurance.
It's a challenge that's not unique to Franklin County. In Maine, over 2/3 of our students attend rural schools. And while rural students tend to graduate at higher rates, fewer of them go to college or complete it. In Franklin County, nearly 150 older teens aren't in school or employed. But at Foster Tech, staff say apprenticeships are helping to bridge the gap between school and work.
It's been really helpful to show kids, like, you have opportunities right in your community. Like, you don't have to be a world traveler to go get all these experiences. You can experience that right in Franklin County.
And it's not just the apprentices who benefit. Employers like Kenway Composites love the CTE-trained apprentices they're getting, like Caleb and his buddy Tyler, a fellow Foster Tech grad.
You get people that want to be in the industry you're working in. You get people with skill sets that's going to come in with a basic knowledge of what you're doing. It's a win-win.
They're true assets. I need 4 or 5 more of them, just like them.
So I hear you're the master repairman.
Usually it's fixing other people's mess ups, so it feels good. So these holes that they drilled recently were in the wrong spot. I filled them in and covered it with new fiberglass.
Wow. There's no sign.
Right, yeah, I try to make it flush with the part.
That's amazing, man. So what can I do?
Here, grab this, and just these air pockets, you can go side to side.
Side to side?
Yep.
Caleb's buddy Tyler tried to teach me how to laminate a washer hood that would one day clean pulp at a paper mill.
Perfect.
All right, so far, I haven't ruined it?
No,
it's not gonna break? Good. So this plus like 2,000 hours and I'd be an apprentice?
Yeah, yeah.
Maine's apprenticeship program might be a boon to a population who've been struggling in recent years, rural boys. Women now outpace men in earning college degrees by 15%. But in these apprenticeship programs, more than 3/4 of participants are male. So growing the program could lead to more academic success for students like Caleb and Colton. Next fall, Colton will be the first person in his family to attend college. He plans to complete his apprenticeship requirements during college through part-time work and summer employment. Can I trust a 17-year-old with my $30 entree? Let's find out. I asked Colton to teach me something on the 45 North menu. What do you got for me, my man?
Today we're making maple vinaigrette.
Maple vinaigrette?
It goes on our harvest salads and we marinate it with our chicken. There's 2 cups. Okay.
So someone's gonna eat this?
Someone's gonna eat this.
I better not blow it, man.
No,
right?
you know.
Oh, man, it's high stakes.
There you go.
Yes, chef?
No, a little more.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. Yes, chef?
Yes, chef.
All right. Thank you.
So we use avocado oil instead of olive oil because olive oil settles in the cold and it clumps up. Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
You're having fun?
This is for credit, right?
Yeah.
6 credits.
6 credits of this.
Wow, it's looking good though.
So we're gonna dip in.
Dip in just a little bit.
Delicious. Delicious. So what I taste right off the bat though is a lot of apple vinaigrette. I'd say we should add a little bit more maple syrup to this.
I am always for adding a little bit more maple syrup. Maine's apprenticeships aren't just taking place in restaurants or manufacturing plants. According to Maine's Director of Apprenticeships, there are close to 4,000 apprenticeships across Maine, at sites from oyster farms to funeral homes, a 30% increase in the last 4 years.
Any occupation that takes at least a year of on-the-job learning combined with some classroom training to learn can be an apprenticeable occupation. You know, I would add rural and low-income state as being perfect grounds for the development of registered apprenticeship programs. I hope that we more than double the size of the registered apprenticeship program in 5 years.
And she has disciples, spreading the apprenticeship gospel.
If I can bring young people into a good trade where they can build a life and have a family and they can live their American dream, do I think that Maine high schools should take on more apprenticeship programs? Absolutely. There's a lot of skilled trades out there who are in dire need of young people.
The advice I'd have for other companies and organizations thinking about taking on apprentices would be they should totally have already started the process.
We're going to see higher graduation rates. We're going to see lowered dropout rates because kids are seeing the value of, if I stay in school, I get all these opportunities and they will help me find the pathway to success.
When Maine students are given both the freedom to pursue their passions and the intentional mentorship to grow their talents, the results are delicious.
We did it.